good specimen. It doesn't have a lot of offshoots real low. The crotch is nice and high. That's real good. Okay. Real good.
Here's an example where you and I and other organizations in New Orleans, the host committee, NFL, Hike for Katreena, we all get together to do something good for the community, but it's a legacy project. It's something permanent. So years from now, after Super Bowl is long gone, the trees will still be here. The trees will be planted. It'll be a reminder to folks that they did this in and around Super Bowl.
Anybody you see with the City of New Orleans Parks and Parkways shirt, feel free to go up and talk to them and get them to help you select your tree.
I think it's a wonderful program. I think it allows everybody to to finalize and get back to where they were. And the city needs more trees. It needs the beauty of the trees, and it's a natural, barrier from the heat we have around here. Also,
never do that. Just do the opposite. Put very little mulch around the base of the stem, and then 3 or 4 inches thick as you come out.
I was going to buy some trees, but I really want to plant a tree that I'm going to remember. I think it's a wonderful program. It's different. I never knew about it, but I'm glad I do now.
We didn't even know about it, and we had a friend forward us an email, and it was just perfect timing for us because we live in an area with no trees.
What are those over there? The ones with the red leaves or whatever?
Hey, that's Sweet Bay Magnolia.
We decided to make sure that there was a major environmental component. There's never been an environmental committee as part of Super Bowl before, so we decided to make sure we had that. Now, if we're going to have tree planting and we're going to do anything with trees, there's really no one else to go to but Hike for Katreena and Connie.
The neat thing about doing it around Super Bowl is it gets people excited. The fact that Super Bowl comes to New Orleans gets folks excited. So our job, working together, is how do we take some of that excitement, some of that energy, and some of that initiative and translate it into, get people to invest that into projects that are going to make their community better, and like this, leave some type of a permanent improvement, a permanent legacy. And this is a great way to do it.
it's a beautiful program. I just wish I'd got here a little earlier.
You've got some beautiful trees here.
Fortunate to get the lot next door, so I have a little room for some more trees.
It's really exciting. I think this is kind of probably one of the strongest environmental tree planting programs and environmental programs as a whole that's ever been a part of a Super Bowl.
We come and get the trees, and we're going to plant them outside of my sister's house. She just had some landscaping done, and I think this will be a great surprise for her when she get home.
If you say that a tree has a 20-foot spread, you need to know that you need to put it at least 10 feet.
Okay.
You give somebody a tree for free, and then the tree never gets planted, or the tree dies, or it gets planted in the wrong place. But by doing what you're doing here, having the education, you make people spend a little time. They have to think about it a little bit, and then they go home and they feel like, well, I got to take advantage of all this new stuff that I learned. So this is great, and this is just the way to do it.